We're Dre and Wiley from Suits to Sandals. We spent the last 74 days through biking the East Coast Greenway from Maine to Florida with the real star of the show, our Siberian Husky Misha in tow. Follow along as we navigate our first through biking tour over 2,893 miles down the east coast of the United States.
Cruising through Newcastle Island. Old stuff. 1623 it was founded. What do you think, Maishi? Sniffing the sniffs? I think she likes it. Land. Ocean. New Hampshire.
We're outside of Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. 24 miles of New Hampshire.
I think it might be 27, but yeah.
And then moving on to Massachusetts. Maishi's eating dried
Seashells?
seashells or something?
I don't know. But it's been a pretty good ride so far today.
So far so good. A
It's
little
been,
gloomy,
like,
overcast,
Overcast.
but mostly back roads where the wealthier the population lives. So lots of private driveways and gated driveways and really, really nice homes.
Big fancy houses.
Good on them. We're rolling on bikes.
Yeah.
Salisbury Beach. New Hampshire's down. Massachusetts next.
Marcy, what did you think of Salisbury State Park? You did a lot of snoozing here. So we forgot to sign off yesterday, but it was because we were trying to figure out where we were going to stay. So we were originally trying to stay at the Hampton State Park, which is in New Hampshire, but we showed up there and they basically told us that we couldn't tent camp. So we continued down 1A and ended up at Salisbury State Park, which is actually in Massachusetts. So yesterday we finished Maine, did all of New Hampshire, and now we're in Massachusetts.
So that'll all impact our ride today, actually, because we went a little bit farther and a little bit out of our way than we had anticipated. So we've got to do a little backtracking, navigate our way back to the East Coast Greenway. We've got a little less than a 30-mile day today.
We're gonna end up in Topsfield, Massachusetts, and then from there, the following day, we're gonna have a really long day because we don't want to stay anywhere near Boston because it's too expensive. We are on the Salisbury Rail Trail. Leaves are falling. Maishi's just stopping for a little potty break and sniffing some sniffs. But gorgeous day again today. We've been super lucky. Oh, we scared the ducks. are falling today.
Hey, where you heading?
Florida.
Have fun.
So we stopped at Pub 97. It's a little bit off the way. There's no outdoor seating, so we helped ourselves onto the lawn next to the restaurant. I got the General Tso's chicken wrap. Pretty good.
So would I? Fries are fantastic.
In the spot.
First Greenway in Massachusetts. Greenways are so nice. Smooth, no traffic, no noise. Can't beat it. How's it going? Thanks, guys. Day 14, big day. We are coming from Topsfield, Massachusetts. Stayed last night at a member of the East Coast Greenways board or organization who put us up for the night. Very nice gentleman, very passionate about cycling, but more so about the greenways and connecting them all to make it safer for bikers to ride. He's doing good things. So now we are on the first section of our trail today. Big day today for us. We're planning on going 55 miles to get to our hotel. There was not a lot of accommodations between Topsfield and Waltham, Massachusetts, which is where we're going. Our goal is to get through Boston and Salem and not really spend much of any time there. We've been there before. And today should be a lot of greenways, a lot of scenery, and a lot of miles. So we might be a little grumpy later. We'll see. So we just had to navigate some pretty thick Boston traffic, but now we're back on a greenway. There's Mama. She does not like the busy traffic-filled roads. This right here is what it's all about. Little greenway, little water. Can't beat it. Dre's on my bike. I'm on her bike. We're taking turns, towing the extra luggage, aka Misha. 68 pounds and a dog trailer behind us. Cuts your mileage down a little bit. So we're not exactly huge fans of switching bikes. We're gonna work on getting another bracket from Burley so that I can have the bracket on my bike as well, so it's easier to switch the trailer back and forth rather than switch riders or switch bikes.
So Dave gave us this map and we're following this pink line. We are currently at that bend right there in Marblehead, and he said once we get to Lynn that it should be pretty nice greenway all the way into Boston. So we're getting there. What did you think of Salem?
I mean, it'd be a cool town to check out, but not today and not this close to Halloween. They had a lot of festivity type stuff going on today, and apparently the locals say it gets pretty crazy. All the witches and the witch hunts and step on a duck?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, that's what she does when I'm trying to talk to you. The camera. Yeah, it was fine. It was not ideal for biking. It was zigzaggy, it was public streets, it was traffic, it was not nice smooth greenways, but I think those are coming, so
Yeah.
we'll take it.
I'm looking forward to the nice smooth greenways. I did feel like Salem was zigzagging you all through the city, and with all the traffic, we were just missing turns left and right because the Maps.me wasn't catching up with where we were at. So it made it interesting. We made about 3 extra wrong turns, but now that we are south of Salem, I'm looking forward to getting into Lynn and getting on some nice greenways into Boston. Otherwise, a little bit windy today, but the weather is still really nice. And Maishi just did a couple, probably like 3/4 of a mile on the side of the trailer and got some jogging in. So she's gonna go back in the trailer. We're gonna make some miles and hopefully have some lunch in Boston.
20 down, 30 something to go. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's Boston off in the distance to the left. That is where we're going. Going up. How you get up and over a busy road when you're just outside of Boston. No gambling today. We're gambling with daylight and not making it to our destination before dark. So that'll be it.
We just stopped for some snacks. We are in Charlestown right now. It's been an interesting day. Signage hasn't been amazing and we've been taking wrong turns left and right. But I think this is the last bridge we have to take in order to get to Boston. And then we have about 15 miles to get us to the hotel stay tonight. So it might be dark by the time we get there. Hopefully not, but we'll have to see. But at least it's on Greenway for all 15 miles. So after we cross that bridge, we should be good to go. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be dark. We're gonna roll in, if we're lucky, at 7 o'clock. It's been getting at least sunset by 6:30, easy.
Yeah.
So it'll be dusky, possibly dark, but safety first. We have headlights, tail lights, they're lights, they blinky blink. We got Maishi sleeping in the back. We'll be good to go. And we haven't eaten human food yet today. We're living off bars
And
peanuts and candies. Need some food.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Sun is starting to set. We are in Watertown. We need to go one more town over, and hopefully we're gonna make it there before dark, but luckily it's mostly Greenway to get to the hotel. We're at 53 miles for the day. I think we got about 3 more miles to go, but we do have our lights, so we should be good. We're just gonna be very tired once we get there. Wiley's done a good job of taking the dog more than I've had her, giving me a break. Last night we got in a little bit after dark. That was our longest day so far. We were a little over 56 miles. We were hustling to get here before dark. We went all the way from Topsfield, Massachusetts, through Salem, through Boston, and ended up in Waltham last night.
Yep, so it was a big day. It was much needed after that long of a day. Towing Maishi. Nice hotel, good night's rest, and today we're working our way to warm showers location, so we'll be staying in somebody's yard. Not a huge day, 36 miles is the total. What time? Worcester. Going to Worcester. And then we might have 2 huge days after that, so stay tuned.
Yeah, so this will be our last night in Massachusetts, and then on to Rhode Island. Got a little bit of Greenway. How you doing, mummies?
So we left Waltham this morning. We're about 26 or so miles into our ride today at a 30-something. Both a little tired from that 56 or 57 mile ride yesterday. And Dre has been stuck with the uphill section. So we're letting Maishi walk up a little bit of these hills because they just keep going up. And every single road is named something hill. Mile Hill, Ball Hill, Hill. But what can you do? I gotta go down eventually. Still having issues with the trailer. The wheels are quick release. They tend to work themselves loose and come out completely if we're on rough terrain like gravel, dirt trails, or whatever. So we have to keep an eye on that.
So we got here before dark. We are using warm showers tonight, so we're staying with Dave and Andrea. They were nice enough to let us pop up their tent in their backyard and use their shower.
And we actually ate dinner with them. We had some Chipotle, which is one of our favorites, so can't really be unhappy about that. We're gonna be really boring and go to bed early because we have a huge day tomorrow. We gotta get to Providence, Rhode Island, and it's gonna be a 50+ miler again.
Makes for a long day for us carting a 68-pound dog.
You're gonna hear us say that a lot. We pretty much said it every day.
It was our choice.
It was her choice. This one right here, her requirement was that we had to bring the dog.
But yeah, so we are gonna get to bed early today and get up early tomorrow.
Maybe.
So that we're not riding into Providence in the dark, because I don't want to do that.
That did happen 2 nights ago. Actually, last night.
So that's about it for tonight.
So we just went through some of downtown Worcester in some morning commute traffic with some construction going on. A little bit of detouring, a lot of sidewalk riding. It's gonna slow us down a bit. Not good on a 50+ mile day, but you gotta roll with the punches. Nice day though. Bluebird sky, only a high of 61, but that's good biking weather. Not too hot. Lots of leaves falling, lots of acorns crunching under the tires. Pretty nice day, can't complain, good temperature. Gonna keep cruising.
It's about noon. We are in Uxbridge. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Uxbridge. I don't know.
We're about 25 miles into our ride. So we did 25 before noon, so we're really happy with that.
Left from Worcester.
Yeah.
And have a big day today, over 50 miles. I know we said that yesterday, but 50-mile days get your brain moving, gets us nervous. But it's a downhill profile. It's been really smooth, really fast. No greenways today, so we're really just making miles, just getting to our next destination.
No, we do have a little bit of greenway once we get to Rhode Island.
I stand corrected. We're headed to Providence. We're going to stay at the Dean Hotel, which looks like it's right in the heart of everything. So if we're not too wasted by the time we get there, we hope to go grab a sit-down dinner, which doesn't happen very often on this trip. Millville, Massachusetts. Soon to be on a rail trail, working our way to Rhode Island. That'll be our 4th state so far. We're on the Blackstone River Greenway, heading to Rhode Island. Nice to be off the streets. First 25 to 30 miles today we're street riding, so this is nice.
I believe this greenway is going to take us all the way to Rhode Island, and then once we get to Rhode Island, I think we have several miles of greenway, but we're making great time today. Feeling good. Everybody's happy so far. Hopefully it stays that way.
So we just passed the construction site, and Dre asked an officer if we had made it into Rhode Island yet. And the answer is yes, we have. 4th state. Woohoo! Woonsocket. Providence Railroad? Maybe. We are not in Providence yet, but we're working on it.
We are officially in Rhode Island. Feels really good to be in our 4th state. She's on some greenway, so she's getting
a mile, maybe 2 in. See how it goes. She gets a little antsy being in the cart too long, so this is perfect for her and a little relaxation for her legs, not having to cart her. But going good. Today feels really good. Naughty one today.
This one keeps letting herself out. She does not want to stay in the crate. So we've got water on both sides of us. Pretty cool.
Providence, Rhode Island. This is the Riverwalk Trail. And there is downtown.
Morning. What do you think, Maishi? Another good day in the books. Last night we stayed in Providence. Nice city, clean city. We're in a hotel district. It was clean, it was good food. I like it. The rail trail, once we got into Rhode Island on the way to Providence, was fantastic. Probably the best one we've been on yet. So good job, Rhode Island. We like what you're doing. Keep up the good work. Got another 50-mile day today. Going to a small town called Daysville because that's the nearest town en route that we can actually get a hotel. And so we do another 50 to get there. The day after that, we'll be staying at another acquaintance of our friend Dave at the East Coast Greenway. I think it's about a 40-mile shot to her house. And then the next day will be a short day, 22 or so miles. So that'll probably be a Nero, where we hopefully have a town that we can catch up, do some shopping, do some laundry, and make a plan to get down to New York. Hopefully we can see a friend of ours before he heads off to Florida for a weekend. So we'll see. Oh yeah, and then we gotta go see Lou and Monica. They'll get a special shout out because they said hi in Maine. And we're basically like, you're not coming through New Jersey without coming to our house. And if you come to our house, you better be prepared to drink some whiskey. So Dre's a little nervous. I think they're gonna be a blast. So we're definitely going to Lou and Monica's house, no question. So we're just a couple miles outside of Providence and we're already on a rail trail, and it looks like we're on a decent amount of rail trail today, so should be a good day. Right, Maishi? We're on the Coventry Greenway. We've been on a lot of Greenway
basically since we left Providence, which has been great. We were just outside of West Warwick, Rhode Island, and I have a sneaky suspicion that Dre hides in the bathroom and looks at the topography and then switches with me, because as soon as we switch, it's like, hey, we're going uphill. She denies it. I'm still trying to debate it. Greenways have us making really good time, which is good on a big mile day like today. Shooting for about 50.
So we just stopped for a little snack. We're about 18 miles in for the day. I think we have roughly 50 to do. It's really nice day out. It's probably, what, high 60s, low 70s?
We'll be in the 70s, yeah.
Yeah. How's it going so far?
Mostly Greenway, can't complain. Smooth rolling. It's been slightly uphill, just enough that you notice. But gotta take the good with the bad. Yesterday was
Slightly
90%
downhill.
slightly downhill and felt like a breeze, considering the mileage we covered. But yeah, so far so good. Bikes are doing good. Wees are doing good. Micey's doing good. Connecticut! State number 5 welcomes us. Quick detour. Whenever we're on the trail and we see a dog park, we give Micey a little break from the trailer. Let her stretch her legs, sniff the sniffs, hopefully play with some other dogs.
We're less than 10 miles from Daysville, Connecticut, which is where our hotel is tonight. And we actually found a dog park right along the side of the Greenway. So Micey is currently sniffing some sniffs, stretching her legs. And there's another dog here. She was playing with the dog for a little bit. And now she's just kind of sniffing and walking around. Give her 10-15 minutes to do that, and then we are back on the bikes.
Does she have one more run in her?
Sure. Ready? Come on. All the way. Come on. Don't cheat. Let's go. Good girl.
41 miles in today. Nice ride on a rail trail next to a river. Looking forward to getting off the bike today. It's 2 big days back to back. Tomorrow's gonna be 3. So tomorrow I'm really gonna be whining.
We are in Connecticut, Killingly, Connecticut, and that's our first sign that we've gotten. It says we have 2,184 miles to Key West. Getting there.
2,184 miles to go to get to Key West. That's a lot of miles.